I see
right.
you.
Ota, however, seems like he can talk now.
He's out of treatment?
Yeah, he's in a general ward now.
Got it. I'll head over.
I'll meet you there.
I'm trying to figure out, where are we actually going? Did we actually choose a place to go, or were it just automatically leave the area? I think we'll automatically leave the area, because we're not supposed to go anywhere right now. Central Hospital, Monday, 5:42 p.m.
How are you feeling, Ota?
You know, surprisingly, I'm feeling
I don't
pretty
know.
good.
They did actually
I'm still
comment that
under
before, that the
anesthesia,
nerves and
so
stuff
I
were
don't have any
actually
pain.
intact.
All right, that's good.
So,
Ota, I'm sorry to put this on you
perhaps,
right after your
strangely enough,
surgery, but can you talk to
I
us
have
for a
I
minute?
have absolutely no idea, to be honest. I'm not really an eye doctor. I cannot really tell how that goes on. It would be nice if they gave me an eye band. And yes, Gany, a little dose is technically a lifetime supply.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. TV, that's a small TV. I have a big TV. I actually bought that TV myself. I believe though it's smaller than my cousin's now. I think he has a big ass TV now. And a bit modern, because he can connect that automatically to the internet. I'm using a Google
Were you
Chrome,
watching
which
the
works
stream?
fine by me, to be honest.
A big polar bear.
Yes, I'm talking about who was inside. Did you see them?
No. Whoever it was probably wearing that costume to hide their identity.
No shit. Okay, so did you hear about Iris?
Her surgery was successful, right?
Yeah, thanks to you.
And I wonder if
If
is
you
my
weren't
little
there,
pop up there
Iris would have
too
been in
off?
real trouble.
I kind of feel like it is.
I'm Tessa's biggest fan.
I'm gonna fix that later.
Any fan would have done
It's nice
what
to
I
have
did.
it pop up now and then, but
It's nothing
it feels like
special.
it's doing it a bit too
It's as
often.
normal as garlic and ramen.
I think that depends on preference.
A bit. I kind of like garlic,
Honestly,
but not like
I'm a little bit
not
scared of
too
my new
much.
power.
That's weird.
When I
Like
locked eyes with
garlic
that
is
polar bear,
very
I saw
very
him start
strong.
shaking. He saw how strong I was and got scared, no doubt.
Ota's body temperature is rising.
He's lying.
He's embellishing his story quite a bit.
I was actually gonna go
I
get
think
some
we can let
food
that
stuff
go today.
tomorrow. I'm probably routed. It depends on
Yeah,
if the
you're
money's
right.
coming yet. So about a
Oh
whoop.
yeah, you hit me over the head with that walk, didn't you?
Oh, that was...
Don't try to
I thought
lie.
I needed to protect Tessa, so...
Isn't there something you want to say to me?
Sorry.
I'm gonna think of
I'm
something.
sorry.
Her skirt
okay.
is extremely,
You're not gonna get a second
extremely
chance.
high up, isn't she? Isn't
I
it?
won't do it again. I swear on
I
Ganesha.
just noticed that now.
You should swear to a god that's a little closer, kid.
I have... well, technically I have an
That's-
idea, but I'm not supposed to say anything.
Sorry. I promised that I wouldn't tell anyone.
Then I'll tell Iris
Tell
about
me your
fake account.
secrets,
You know what
child.
happens after that, right?
Technically, it's not a child,
Everything
it's
you
just
built
2
up here
years
is
younger
gonna
than
come
I am.
crashing down.
Behind the polar bear,
I
he was
can't tell
inside the
you.
polar bear.
Why not? Calm
Seriously,
down
I
and think
can
about
probe
it.
your head.
The criminal who attacked Iris is still out there. Iris might have seen the criminal's face. Whoever did this might come back to kill her.
No.
If you want to protect her, the fastest way is for us to catch this guy. But to do that, I need information.
It is.
Okay.
It extremely is, Turtle Girl. Oh, I would never do that. Jesus. I'm sure I would be having
Hey,
a...
will you sleep with me?
Why me?
You
Oh,
just
and
ask.
that old woman over there is fine.
Old woman?
I believe she is like 30 or something. No, how old is she? I think it was like 30 to 40. I just need to check, because it's something with me and actually knowing a person. 'Cause I do love it's literally just boss. Yeah, 42, okay. Yeah, at the same time, 24, so 42. It's it's almost twice the age. So about that thing.
Remember when I told you about my day Saturday? I kind of lied a little.
A
What did you
little.
lie about?
When I got to Sunfish Pocket, I saw a sign that said the place was all rented out. That part is true. But after that, I said I went home, but I didn't.
Okay.
I was hanging out in Akihabara for a few hours.
Is that when you bought your new phone?
Yeah,
Why did you hide that?
because something happened after.
Okay,
This must
interesting.
have been about 8:50. I was going to cross the intersection in Akiba, and I saw Mr. Okiura's car at the light. But when I got close, I saw Tessa driving it.
Iris was driving it?
Yeah, and she doesn't have her license yet.
Whoa, you surprised me.
I'm more surprised than you are. Is something wrong?
What do you mean? Hey, Tessa, do you have a license?
Oh, yeah, of course I do. Not
Lying
have
through her
one.
teeth.
You don't have a license?
Shh. Mr. Okiura asked me to run an errand. I had to borrow his car. Please don't tell anyone.
Okay,
You promise?
anything for you.
I'm trying to remember when this. What did it say it happened?
After that,
no
the
shit,
light
it's
turned green and
sus.
she drove off.
Was Iris the only one in the car?
Yeah, it was just her. That's what I meant by that thing. An idle driving without a license is a huge deal. So I kept quiet.
Saturday at 6:15 p.m., Ota saw Iris
2
and
days
Renju
ago.
together. They were leaving the Sunfish Pocket building. 2.5 hours later, Ota witnessed Iris driving Renju's car.
Okay, so we went to
What
the
are your
Sunfish
thoughts?
Pocket together.
This is sounding really bad for Iris.
Oh, now I remember. This is timeline where
consider
the
the current
father is strung
circumstances.
up.
Iris had her left eye
What?
taken out by a criminal who is possibly the new Cyclops killer.
Yeah, I don't know how I bloody managed to do that, by the way, Gani.
And if Ota had not
Because
reached her in time, she
I
would
think I
have been
managed to
killed.
kill someone. I just don't remember when
is
or
going on
where I
here?
did that, but I managed to. No one did notice that at first, and I managed to more or less hide myself of
mean
where I was.
after
I just used a vent,
Hitting you with the walk?
and then
Yes.
I took
I
the
took Tessa in the van and we ran
O2
away.
and just turned it on. I
I
went to
drove for
one
a
of the
while,
O2
then we
and I
decided to
thought
take
like,
a breather.
okay, I'm
I
so
parked the
bad
car
at
at
this,
Famiso
so I'm
and
gonna
Koshu.
just actually
told
turn
Tessa I was gonna
on
go in
the
and buy
O2
something to
again
drink.
if someone sees
I
me.
got
And like,
out of the
I'm not
car,
sus anymore.
And I went inside.
I just sat
But
there
then
and waited.
I
I
heard Tessa screaming,
clicked in the
"Ota,
code and
help!"
went for the
I ran out
OK
of the
thing.
store as
I was
fast
like,
as I could.
it's
The
counting.
car
It's
was
still
driving
counting
away.
down. Why is no one
I looked
coming? Like
around, and I saw there was a
5,
car with
4.
its
It's like,
engine still on.
okay, I'm
and
just gonna let it be, and I
Station
won.
wagon, right?
It was so
Yeah.
stupid. Something I
Before I even realized what I
unfortunately
was
forgot
doing,
was that
I was
the
behind the
button
steering
doesn't
wheel.
work when it's an
I didn't
emergency.
mean to steal
And
it.
some bastard just
just
jumped
needed to
up
borrow
from
it.
the vent
time
and I
was
ran
10:33
like
PM.
hell to the button. I'm like,
Now we know
why
that Ota
can't I
stole the
use
station
it?
wagon.
Oh. Somehow it was.
I took the
I
car,
thought it would
then
be
drove
hard
out onto
because for
Koshu,
me the
but
O2
I
can
couldn't
work
find the
as
van
an
anywhere.
win,
I searched for
but it
what felt
depends
like
on how
hours.
many actually tries to go and actually
You
fix
didn't
it.
contact the police.
But
I thought
uh,
after I hit
what
you.
map?
You shouldn't have worried about
I
that.
think it was the ship, navigation,
But
shields,
that's all that I was
engines,
thinking
stuff like
at
that.
the time. I thought that if I called the
It's the
cops,
second
they'd
time,
arrest me.
playthrough of it, would say so.
I wasn't
the
thinking
session.
clearly. I was panicking. And that's why I didn't realize it right away.
Realize what?
So yeah, it is more or less hard to actually do
I left
those
my new phone in the
wins with the
car.
engines and the
Why is that so
O2.
important?
Because the phone had
Shield,
GPS on
not
it.
skilled. Shield.
If I looked it up, I would find the location of the van.
Smart.
So it was, I believe it
So
was the
I
ship.
drove as fast as I could to an internet cafe and looked it up. That's when I found out my new phone was at a warehouse near the water. You know the rest.
Okay. So yeah, I
you
literally
see me
didn't
turn off
think
the
I would
saw?
win on that. I did that to more or less
Yeah,
make
but
sure no
everything
one did
after that was
suspect me
off-screen.
too much. Because
What
there are many
happened?
people that talks about
I
more or less
honestly don't remember much.
self-announcement that I killed
My mind
someone,
went
I'm gonna
blank.
announce where the body
I
is.
remember rushing the bear.
But I don't
and I
really do
think I
that
was
because I'm
fighting
too
him for a while.
stupid to figure that out.
We got tangled up,
So I just
and then
thought
before
like,
I
I'm
knew
gonna do
it,
O2,
he got me in the
gonna
stomach
make
with a
myself
knife.
look a bit more cleaner. I was like, why isn't
Just
someone
to make
coming? It's
absolutely
10
certain, you
seconds
didn't
left.
see
I'm
who
like
was in the
thinking like
suit?
10.
No, I didn't.
I'm just gonna sit there and wait.
Voice,
And just
body
see the
type?
numbers go down like
Nothing.
3,
Sorry.
2,
Anything at all you can
1, and
remember?
was like, what the hell? Didn't anyone think
I'm
of actually
sorry, I
fixing
told you
it?
everything.
But nope, they
I
did not.
can't think of anything else.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Date, look.
Oh, come on. After all this, what is he trying to hide?
I have no idea what's trying to hide, but he hides a lot. 6:23:59. Oh, you missed with 1 second, Gani. You missed with 1 second.
Does this jog your memory?
Oh, that.
It does. I can
What?
see it on your
Do you
pupil.
know something about it? You don't have to show me the thermograph. It's written all over his face.
It is actually. He looks a bit drunk when he does that.
Ota is acting strange. I advise caution.
What do you mean?
Let me guess. X-ray. He has something underneath there. Ah, okay, what does he have? Whoa!
I don't
Hey.
believe it.
He's holding a knife.
Why does he have that?
In any case,
I think
you
it has
know what
been
you
more or
have to
less
do now.
seconds
I know.
on. Wait, didn't you get that a few streams ago? Yeah, you did that some stream ago, didn't you?
Let me go! Let me go!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Yeah, you did, because I believe you remember
Just let me
discussing that a
go!
bit quick. Do they just have stuff like that laying around?
Sleeping gas. Now you've done it. I can't question him like this.
Of course we can.
But
Probe!
you can still get information.
Is she having a
Inside his
backpack
head.
full of that stuff? Because it's technically something they use that they can actually probe his head. It actually does put them to sleep. Or is that actually something that exists in the hospital where everyone can just get to it? I don't know. I don't believe you were here, Turtle. I don't remember. I'm trying like those part. I remember. Technically, I don't remember much of my streams.
Won't
I
be
can
a
remember the
problem.
games, but I can't remember what we talked
Are
about
you
and
sure
stuff.
this is okay? Ota just came out of surgery.
If anything happens, I'll take responsibility.
But
It's fine.
She is technically the one that has to take responsibility because she's the boss. I'm just an underling. Oh, here goes the sci-fi thing. It's such a weird ticking sound. It's so odd. I'm still trying to figure out why they made that like transition. Wouldn't surprise me if you took a screenshot. At the same time, even if you didn't take a screenshot, it would pop up in one of the videos later on. Actually, when I think of it, I haven't uploaded my code vein. That was what it's called.
Can you please take me with you? As long as I have Wi-Fi, I don't need anything else.
sorry, we can't have pets.
Cold-hearted old man.
Is this a cold storage warehouse?
Right.
Seems to be.
I remember now. It's a dream, so it's gonna be a weird ass thing.
No, but a warehouse is a commonly used location in live-action dramas.
You know a lot.
Predicting this,
I have
did
no
some
idea with
research
Aristotle
on
now.
Ota's taste.
I see. By the way, are you smaller?
Either that, or everything else is bigger. Interesting.
Hey, that's...
Well, we're gonna live through this again.
Iris is about to be...
stop right there. The heavens call. The earth cries out.
It might be a
the
dream,
clouds
but
roar,
holy shit.
all calling on me to strike back against evil. Hold on, Tessa. I will save you. Yeah!
Oh, you were saying, Turtle Girl? You were saying what?
I will protect Tessa.
Is this from the stream we saw earlier?
This is Ota's memory of it. It appears to be a bit exaggerated.
Oh, no shit, Ava.
Alright,
Oh,
let's
absolutely
hope we
no
keep the
shit.
memory.
That's probably something you comment when you see, like, Power Rangers. It takes about a half a minute for them to transform. Such a weird ass thing. It's more or less the same thing, like they just run around and stuff. It's still fun to watch now and then. It's ridiculous at the same time. Something I do kinda love with Power Rangers is it doesn't matter how long it exists, they still have the thing with people being in costumes. Even if it's monsters or not.
Curse you, polar bear! I will vanquish you! But if I rush in, I'll slip on the ice and fall! Like this.
Like this. Yes, show us your fear. Yes, exactly. That's exactly how it goes through.
Damn it! If I go in like that, I'll have nothing to show for it! All of it amounts to nothing. What will I do?
I don't know what that was exactly, but the knowledge you gained might be useful.
Of course it was.
I
It
did
more or less
not
means
want
that's
to
how we
use
fix
my
that.
local storage space for this.
Okay, so the icy floor. We have to melt the icy floor somehow. What do we have for something? Icy floor, yes. Just checking what was popping up there. Frozen forklift, ice cutting machine, iris, heated insulated door. I'm gonna guess the forklift. I'll take a bit of actually get there because I am so small, but at the same time it's running very fast. Oh, I completely forgot we actually can see the time now.
A fork?
Lip. I'm not gonna use that yet because that is gonna take so much of my time. Can I use something here? Why would you delete the screenshots?
The ice on the
Oh, why is everything such a pricey thing? Like seriously, everything costs 100 seconds, which is more than a minute, and I have 5. Okay, I'm gonna do this.
What? Sortie?
This is Ota's world, right? Your role in this dream is to assist Ota in his fight against the polar bear.
Lousy Ota. Thanks to him, my image as a cool intellectual has been destroyed. All systems green. Synchronization rate 6%. Now, cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie!
A bit. Oh,
What happened?
It has reversed in time.
I don't think this ending is acceptable. We're forgetting something.
Right.
shit. And there goes my time. Oh my god. Okay, seriously, dudes and dudettes, we gonna do this. Hello. Okay. I'm trying to figure out again how to do reset. I want to reset. Ah, screw it.
You have 3 minutes, Dante.
Yes, I know. I lost so goddamn much time on that. Okay, let's check the ice
The
then.
ice on
I'm gonna punch it. I'm gonna seriously punch the shit out of this. Oh, it actually worked.
Those who don't fight won't survive! Ah!
And of course we're gonna do the stance, because why not? Well, I messed up, which means it doesn't matter if I reset. I literally had to restart anyway. Because I lost so goddamn much time there.
Damn! He's too strong! It sucks! But this is war after all! Tessa! May the glory of victory be yours!
This is so stupid. I'm gonna be honest, this is just stupid.
I suppose we have no choice but to find the glory of victory.
I have no idea if it can, and I have no idea why you would. Okay, so that is the... what's that? That's a plate. That's that, okay. There's an oil drum over here. Okay, that works.
An oil, though it is lying down.
Roll it! That's a very slow one. I have no idea. It's not really often I use those words.
Acetone? Acet? What is this?
I have no idea, but it's completely and utterly stupid. Oh, don't step on Iba now. And now we're gonna just watch the... Whoa. Well, I recognize that knife.
I don't want to die! I eventually stopped thinking.
Eventually stop thinking.
That's Tessa!
That's how you do it.
Stand your ground!
That's how you crawl away. Did we see something last Saturday with someone crawling away like that? No, Sunday. That's when I played Someday You'll Return. That's a good horror game, to be honest. Jesus, I actually played some Phantasmophobia today. Jesus. I managed to get a few things, like sensors and stuff, and I managed to set up the sensor, and I managed to see some sort of smoke, and I thought like, oh, it's my breathing. But it wasn't my breathing, because it was actually moving upstairs. So the fun part was, I thought, went and got the camera, stand by the same area, I managed to see the smoke. So I just did this, I just took up the camera and took a photo of it. And the fun part was that the smoke actually turned around in the staircase and literally went for me and just whispered into my ear.
It appears
That was like a freaky thing. Throw something. Might be good to throw something out of this.
this is an ice cold one.
Oh no shit, it
Iva,
is.
aim for the switch.
Click it.
Position target in the center and hit the switch. Position target in the center and hit the switch.
Yay! Oh, look at that, by the way. There is a plot twist in all this. There are two sides. I saw that before, but I just didn't really notice that.
Now it will move! I can't stand. I'm weak.
Of course
Did
you
he
are.
really help Iris like that?
Regardless of the truth, right now, I am Ota's last hope. I have to help him up.
This is annoying.
This is actually a bit annoying. This is weird as heck. Okay. I Can we do something with Ota?
Ota looks frightened.
Oh god. Sheer.
Ota will feel the worth of Iris.
The ghost inside me whispered. That's right. I can't run away
Because that's the
now.
only thing I believe could work at
Awaken the
all.
soul!
This is so stupid to watch. I can almost not bear it.
Maybe.
That's a big ass controller though. Seriously, the whole place is gonna just collapse if it's still stuck there. Whoever managed to get it up there is an oof. Good God, oh. Well, looks for someone that needs a new hip. That's how we know who the murderer is. Yeah, probably. I could more or less agree there. Oh yeah, yikes. Oh, just look for someone that needs a new hip after that.
Date, you've hit the limit. Time's up.
Wait! I can almost make out their face!
Cuter, force shutdown.
Stop!
We already
Stop
know
it!
who it is. We saw the knife. We have seen that knife before. It's a very special knife. We managed to actually get it in the first try. I thought I would lose too much time for this. I even have 35 seconds left. I'm trying to remember what actually happened. The only thing I remember is them talking about egg yolk and shit. It's like they leave something behind or something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to remember, but the only thing I remember is them talking about egg yolk. Like just move over the egg yolk, go back with the egg yolk and stuff like that. And if you leave it too long there, it's like losing a part of yourself or something. I actually can't really remember that part. That's something that's not fully talked about too much in this game.
What were you thinking? You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes. Any longer and you risk getting your mind completely taken over by the subject.
There we go.
I
That more
know.
like explains the thing.
No, you clearly don't. This isn't just about you, Date. If your consciousness erodes inside of Somnium, you put the subject in
Kinda,
danger as
Gani.
well.
That is true in a way.
If I
Apparently
may?
it's- But it seems to be
Fortunately, there were no
more dangerous
abnormalities
than
detected in the
finding
brainwaves
out
after
things.
the sync. Date and Ota both read normal, although the timing was really close.
What was I supposed to do? You saw it, boss. You too, Pewter. I was about to see the culprit's face.
Not necessarily. We need to verify that Ota did in fact see the culprit's face. That's the only way it could have ended up in his Somnium.
Yeah, but the
Well,
the
Ota-
knife, if obvious.
Huh?
You two should know
You
what the
saw
knife, where the
killer's
knife
face at the warehouse,
came from.
didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see their face. If I did, I would have told you guys already.
You
Not
see?
lying about that.
I mean, I did try to get a look at them when the polar bear fell over. They look like they were knocked out, so I tried
Yeah,
to
that would
grab
be
the
an
head
odd
part.
thing.
But as soon as I did, I got stabbed in my
That
gut.
would be a very odd thing, Gani.
That is what we witnessed in his Somnium.
Yep.
Yeah.
Daughter dating daughter. Okay, so how are you feeling? Is your yolk
I've been
okay?
better. I'm still a little drowsy.
What about your stab wound?
My what? Oh! Oh, it hurts. It started acting up suddenly. Ow! It's because you grabbed me and forced me to come here.
Don't blame me. That was boss.
I'll
What?
sue you for this!
Oh, come on.
Her face as well.
Or how about this? Get me one of the straws Tessa used, and I won't sue you.
Straws?
I see Ota is back to his healthy self.
Straws?
Guess so.
Like, that's a weird
Ota,
thing.
me
He's
ask you
often like
When you were fighting the polar bear back at the
Like,
warehouse,
he's
did the crane
often
hook get
with
stuck on the polar bear's leg?
Iris, and he still acts like he would like that. He always
Now that
is
you
always
mention
acts
it,
like that.
Maybe it did.
Maybe.
It's like I
So
told you.
strange.
I don't really remember much. With all the tension and excitement and fear and adrenaline, my mind just went blank. But now that we're talking about it, I remember. Yeah, no doubt about it.
The whole god, I'm
crane
thinking about
hook got stuck on the
bathwater again.
polar bear's left
Good
leg.
god.
And then, when the hook got pulled out, blood sprayed all over.
Date, I checked all of the hospitals in the
Yeah, that'd be a
metropolitan
weird
area.
thing.
None have a record of a patient admitted after 3 a.m. with a wound to the left leg.
If what I saw in Somnium is how it happened in real life, that was a deep wound. He definitely would have needed first aid.
Perhaps a friend or accomplice helped them.
You think there are multiple killers?
That is not what I said. They may have helped the culprit, but not necessarily been involved in the crimes.
Well, we'll just have to see about that.
It's all right. As I mentioned earlier, both your brainwaves are normal. However,
that's good to
I'm
hear.
sure there was some overload. You should go home and get some rest.
Sure thing. I'm gonna just fix up everything here.
I know it was dangerous to sink past the time limit. That was my fault, and I'm sorry.
Are you really sorry?
Yes.
Then you owe me some Dom P at my favorite club in Kabukicho.
Don P?
Or you can lick my shoes. Either or.
Oh god. That's something to say. Okay.
Because I was scared.
Scared?
The killer could come here to finish the job.
But you didn't get a good look at their face, right?
But they don't know that. I had it prepared just in case. You know what I'm talking about, right, Date? Preparing in advance in case you might need it. Like making sure your room is nice and clean before you go to a party. Oh, sorry. You probably don't have any experience with that.
Ouch.
I have more experience than you.
I actually don't have any experience. I have actually been on one party, but it was slow. Because yes,
we
it
know
was a
that the
party,
culprit
which means
has a deep
drinking.
wound
I
on
don't
their left
drink.
leg.
It was
That information could
so
be crucial in
slow.
catching
I think it just was there
Dante,
an
get out
hour.
there. Look for people with
Like
an
my
injured
father
left
was
leg.
even shocked. Like, you haven't
How
been there not
exactly?
even almost an hour. Like,
Can't you
no.
just go
I
ask
thought it was even
around or
longer.
something?
Like, nope.
Are you serious? Do you know how many people live in this city?
The thing is that each time I try to remember that party, like it's not. Ooh. Yeah, it's not
Dante,
like
what
this.
is the
It's
matter?
not like I remember stuff like this. What I'm wondering is, who the heck did invite me? Oh, he's gonna fall over. Timber!
Date!
Are you alright?
It's so weird when the eye is still moving around in his head. Just because it's another, like, living creature in a way. It's just moving around itself. But yeah, the party. The party apparently was not private, but like family-free birthday party of someone that a classmate of mine know. But that's just the thing. I'm trying to remember who the heck invited me. Because the person was someone I absolutely did not know. But I knew a few people there. But the question I have is, like, who the heck did invite me? I believe it was 2 people
Hey,
because they were in my class, but I don't know which one.
Oh,
One of
girl,
them was a
what?
girl, which
Suki?
is why I don't technically believe that. Yes, sometimes I do look down upon myself when it's about stuff like this.
Passed out.
Liar. I remember everything until I
The other
collapsed
one
in the
is
control room.
a friend
You
of
did
mine,
something
a
dangerous
classmate, a
during the sync last
guy.
night, didn't you?
It's more
The brain
believable
got
because we
overloaded
hanged
and you
out a lot.
passed out. That's what Pewter and Boss said.
You
Also, I
met them?
forgot to read something here.
They brought you
Imagine if one
over.
of them got
They said to let
blamed
you
for
sleep it off
murder,
because you were
but
tired from the
suspected
investigation.
dude was an electrical. Oh god. Okay, fine wait. Yeah, apparently. Actually, who is sleeping where? I believe someone sleeps on the sofa. Or is that another room here? I'm trying to remember. What was that again? A door rabbit. A stuffed rabbit. I think we're gonna talk more about that later. Don't you have school?
I'm off today.
Why? Today's Tuesday. You should have school.
You really can be an insensitive jerk, can't you? Taking the day off for mourning.
That's true. But it's... Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, this is the time where that happened. And where is Ota? The bastard with
Probably
the
went
whoosh.
back to the hospital.
Boss told Mizuki about Ota being synced. And about what happened at the cold
Does he actually
storage
know about the
warehouse.
sync stuff?
Why did she tell her all that?
Mizuki was asking about the status of the investigation. The girl has lost both her parents. I am sure Boss felt that she deserved to know.
Like the boss's hair, I just noticed stand out as more or less as much as mine does.
Tate's brain is rotting away. He won't last long now. You should probably prepare for a funeral soon.
So they told you I'm completely fine, huh?
I detect no noticeable damage to your brain. You should not have any issue continuing the investigation.
Well, that's good. So, time to go back then. Do you want to help out?
Hey, will you take me with you?
Do
I
it.
told you yesterday, Mizuki. I won't put you in danger like that.
But you're close to catching the culprit, right? The killer has an injury on their left leg. Boss said you need to find them.
Like just
Let me help
seeing
you.
that. Like I have not
No,
been near a crane
stay
like
here.
that. But
Date,
like I can
Don't
more or
you
less
know how I
believe how
feel?
heavy that is.
My
And
parents
just
are dead.
the going
I saw
around
their
that
bodies
is
with
just
my own eyes.
Jesus, she
If
can
I
look
don't do
pissed.
something, I'm going to go crazy. Date, please.
What is with everything with bro right now? What exactly? Did I miss something here? Yeah, 1 second. That's the only thing I can see right now. 1 second off. It feels like some sort of
Consider
game.
Mizuki's feelings. She is lonely.
If I knew how to more or less
Mizuki has not been
code
with Renju
with
and
Nightbot
Shoko
and
for
stuff,
4 years.
it actually would have a
But
real
clearly,
coding
she
rather
still
than
feels
their
drawn to them.
preferences.
A
I will
bond
more or
that
less
was
make
broken
that
by the
you
murderer.
let it write you were
With her
1
parents
time,
gone,
1 second
Mizuki
off.
has almost no one.
Oh, she has
She
me.
can only depend on one person now.
Yeah, me.
You know to whom I am referring.
Or is it you? Okay. Come with me. Seriously, she can be the hell of a bodyguard, to
Fine,
be honest.
let's go.
You're gonna take me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good God,
Date.
no. Because I am coding a bit in stuff. Or not right now. In Unreal, I'm actually
Here,
using a
wipe your
blueprint.
tears. We're
Which is
heading out.
literally you put stuff out and actually connect them with the dots. Which is sometimes easier, sometimes harder, because it doesn't have the same thing. Like, for example, there is something called an if state in
Date,
coding,
I must
which
admit,
means like
I am
if
at a
something is
disadvantage.
on, it's gonna do this, if
The
not,
clue
it's gonna
that
do
the
something
culprit is
else.
injured on their
But
left
in
leg does not help
Unreal,
me
it's
narrow
actually
down
called
suspects
branch,
significantly.
which is
We
very
need to
odd.
revisit the scene.
But yes, I know what an
It's
infinite loop
possible that
is,
we might find the
and
culprit at one of the crime scenes.
it is like
Or
divided
ask
by
around the
0.
city for further
It is ridiculous. Okay, where should we go? Marble? Hospital? Yeah, she probably want to see her friend if she's fine now. I actually missed how long I've been out. It's weird seeing myself in the camera. I don't like the little flat. It's a bit comfy. I don't know if I can get every stuff up here though, but I can manage something. Some things can still be in the bags and stuff because right now I don't really need everything. Is it still raining outside?
Mizuki!
Hold on. So
And
if
Date.
is E like
Ota, are you okay?
Yeah, totally.
okay, so
Oh,
if
I
is
don't
more or
wanna
less
get
if
in your
something is
way.
true, like if
I should head home before I cause any more
this
trouble.
yellow is
No, not at
this
all.
no this
You're
flower
fine
is
right here.
yellow, then that is true.
No, really,
Else
I
if
should go.
can more or less mean
I'm
like
sure that he has more
let's
fun
just
with
say
his
let's say
friends than with
flower.
me.
It has many different
So-
colors, and then like if it is yellow, then do this. Else if it's red, then do this, and then else if. And when you have the
Thanks,
last one, you can
Mizuki.
just take else. Because I'm gonna go
You
looking
came to
through
visit
those
me,
and just check.
Right?
For example,
Oh,
let's say we
yeah.
have two colors,
Right.
red and yellow.
It would be awkward
like,
to
if
admit
this-
we are only here
so
for the
if-
investigation.
Flower equal to yellow,
Yeah.
then it's true. Else, it means that it can only be red. So else more or less means anything other than what we have written. Else if means anything other that we already have written, and if is more or less how to begin an if statement. I hopefully got that right, because I'm not good at coding. Good and good, I've technically more or less made a demo version of a game, sort of. It's gonna
No,
take a bit slow
just
now
what I
because I'm
told you
doing
yesterday.
a lot of other school
Alright.
projects and stuff.
You know, if you weren't in the
But I
hospital,
really still like
would
it.
slap you upside the head so hard you start remembering things again.
Like shock therapy?
Whoa, old school.
Like shock
I
therapy?
thought Abyss was more future tech than that.
We are, but if it ain't broke, you can learn a lot from the past.
I
Yeah, so
see.
hopefully that makes sense to you. I've tried
Maybe
to
you
make
should
sense
hit
of
him.
it.
No, no,
Maybe you should hit them.
no way.
By the way, you
Otis,
talked about a
pretty
crush
energetic
before.
for being
Does that
fed
sound
off.
like a crush?
He's the type that gets annoying around women.
Oh no, shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Get me.
Whoa,
Are
no,
you
no, not
okay?
yet. I cannot see shit.
You passed
No!
out last night.
Yeah,
No!
fine. I feel much better after a good night's sleep.
It sounded like you were having a nightmare.
The computer just warned me that
You kept
Call of
moaning
Duty
something
is
about
playable right now.
Reika.
Okay.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Wait, Did Data just do that? Wait, wasn't Reika the... someone that...
So, we
took
still
away
don't
his
know who
number?
the culprit is?
If you remember anything at all, please. tell me.
Knife.
Well,
Knife.
maybe that all depends.
Let me guess,
If you
straws.
could get me, say, Tessa's toothbrush, it might jog my
So from
memory.
straw to
Are you really gonna do
toothbrush.
this in front of Mizuki?
So the thing with
It's
bathtub
fine.
water is not
Mizuki
far gone
proofreads the
from
light
now.
novels I write. I'm sure she's used to it by now.
What are you making her read?
Lots of things, like...
Wait, Mizuki, you don't have to tell him.
Tell me. Shit, she doesn't tell me. So she's more or less the test
Have you heard about
reader.
Iris? The nurse was talking about her a minute ago.
That she's
It's
still
fine.
in the ICU? Yeah. Apparently the surgery went well, but she hasn't woken up yet.
Because unfortunately
Ota,
might have a brain tumor.
Next time
Might.
we should
She
build
has a brain
1,000
tumor.
paper cranes. To wish that Iris will get better.
1,000
Yeah.
paper cranes.
We could even
Crane.
make her a life-size crane.
That
Good
would
God.
be a somewhat troublesome gift.
How much paper do you need for that? I'm trying to figure that out now. Like, how much for a real life-size
I
crane?
heard that you fought off the killer and saved Iris.
That must be a
That's
big
so
ass
cool,
paper.
Ota. You have a wound of honor.
No, not really. Well, I guess a little. Calling me a hero. It's kind of embarrassing.
What's
I
embarrassing is the
didn't call
dream you
a
had.
hero.
It is a good thing Iris was saved, but he's still irritating.
I agree there. I
Even
completely
more
agree.
irritating than seeing cosplay in public.
And this is something I can more or less skip reading because I cannot... Live? What is live? Live? What are you playing? I'm playing... No, technically, I'm not playing. I thought, like, I'm playing right
Yeah,
now on
let's
Steam.
go.
I'm not. I'm playing actually on a
Wait,
Switch.
you two just got
But yeah,
here.
Steam announcement came
It's
up. A
okay.
friend of mine
We
is
saw you.
apparently
Now
playing
we
something
can
called
go.
LIV. Anyone knows what that game that is?
We already have Ota's testimony.
Because I have no
It
clue.
is unlikely he has any further useful information.
Right.
Where to now, Date?
Let's see.
Let me skate. Why not? Can talk to the lizard lady. I'm just gonna start calling her the lizard lady. Tuesday. Was it Friday or Saturday this game only started? I'm trying to remember, but I can't.
Mizuki, could you go to the office? Ask them if they've seen anyone with an injured left leg.
Got it.
Technically, she can actually do that because she's the daughter of the owner.
Looks like it didn't go well.
No.
So nothing. Okay. Renju's office?
Good idea. We might find something important in there.
So nothing. He's still no. I was about to say he's still.
No
I'm
hits.
forgetting which timeline we are in. He's
Do not
not
be
missing.
discouraged.
He's dead in this timeline.
Bad days
He's
and
completely
sore feet
dead.
are part of the job.
Time to earn my paycheck, I guess.
Okay. We're gonna leave
Sometimes
already.
we would talk when I came over to hang out.
What kind of things did you talk about?
Nothing special. The usual.
The usual?
Are you doing well? Have you been eating right?
Huh. So that's the usual.
Apparently. Okay, before we leave, I'm gonna talk to the lizard lady.
No, sorry. But I did see a guy who had legs like a horsehair crab.
What? Sounds horrifying.
Horsehair crab.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I
Seriously?
didn't manage to read before I clicked. I'm not even joking. I just managed to see touch 2. I'm like, wait, what did I just manage to agree to?
Date, what are you doing?
Sorry, what?
Does this have anything to do with the investigation?
No.
We already know how strong she is, so... Yeah, but it's more or less like that in this game. That it feels like... it's the father. A father person. What did I just agree to before? I'm gonna skip this now. I've been punched with Mizuki once, and holy shit. Okay, let's go here then. Why not? We have all... She has been... Oh wait, she did actually go with us here. She did see the corpse here. Father, not daddy, because saying daddy would be weird as hell. Blu-ray and DVD. Once again, I looked for any clues I might have missed.
I guess it was a waste of time.
Yeah, I didn't find any clues.
She has a backpack underneath all that hair of hers.
Not really.
Yeah, somehow it had become like that.
Yeah. Nothing we can do here.
Okay, oh, sorry for dragging you here. I'm gonna say that. Something I think kind of funny with this game
Because this is
and
where
sort of
Daddy's
the
corpse
style
was?
of it is often when you play games
I told
like
you
this and they
before,
have a
it's fine.
like like this.
I was the one who
Their
said I wanted to
hair
find the
is
key,
often like
so-
easily like it's either just going down, it's either straight and stuff. But the hair here is like it's like hair. It's messy. It goes around everywhere. I don't know. It's just something I just noticed. Really love you. Oh God, I really love using the time command. I think I'm gonna play a bit later.
I remember telling you before.
Almost, Gammy,
That Boone
almost.
Park is an important part of my memories. Before it shut down, I came here a lot with Daddy and Mom.
I think I'm gonna play a bit of Warzone later. I'm not gonna stream it because that's gonna be goddamn too late to do that.
Sometimes they got along. Whenever we were here, it was one of those sometimes days.
Sometimes.
I remember it clearly. I was just a little girl, but it was so rare to see them laughing together.
Okay.
That's why I remember it so well.
Calm down.
I remember riding the merry-go-round like this.
How
Mom
else
was
would you
standing
ride
right
it?
next to me. She was holding me, so I wouldn't fall. Daddy was on the outside taking pictures of me and Mom. He was on the other side of the fence with an old camera. Every time we passed in front of him, Mom and I would wave our hand.
Almost.
We sound like a happy family.
It's like a
huh?
sort of duck hunt right
You must
now.
have gotten good pictures.
No, actually. We tried developing them at the park, but they came out all blurry and out of focus. But Mom wasn't mad or upset or anything. She just started laughing.
Why would you be mad about that? It's
might
a
have been the
picture. Like,
first
sure, it's nice to have
and last
pictures
time
about
the three
stuff
of us
that
laughed
good
out
stuff
loud
that's
together.
happened. It's a goddamn picture.
Other than last Friday? Nope. I haven't. This place has been off limits for almost... Even if it wasn't,
10 years, Jesus.
I don't think I would want to come back here.
Why is that?
How can I explain it? I guess I just wanted to keep that memory beautiful. I didn't want to ruin it or replace it with another.
Now you're 10
the
seconds
end-
off.
I couldn't get on many of them because I was so little. But I did ride the Ferris wheel. And the panda ride.
Yay, panda ride.
Kinda tame now, but at the time they were really fun. I was having so much fun, it felt... wrong. Like it was too good to be
I kinda
true.
like just talking to Mitsuki. I'm saying nothing. Holy shit, it's raining outside. But it's kinda good. It makes the room a bit breezier.
Hey, Date. How do you define family?
Define it? You mean
You.
like being blood related?
That would mean you and I could never be family.
Ouch.
Well, I guess that's okay.
It's
No.
okay.
This is what I think. A family is a perfectly
9 seconds off.
ordinary relationship in the most ordinary way.
Huh?
Like, you say, I'm home,
Yep.
and you get a welcome home back. Doing those ordinary things automatically, without even thinking about it, is what a family is.
Okay.
That's why maybe me and Mom and Daddy weren't able to be a family. Our whole lives, we never could be ordinary.
That's a bit sad
Even
to
if I
see it
tried
like
my
that.
hardest to be normal, it would just be awkward. Eventually. I got tired of trying. I killed them.
What?
Don't
I-
say that.
Killed Mom and Daddy. I was never a good girl. I didn't listen
Claudia,
to
don't
Mom.
say that.
I couldn't do ordinary things. That's why Mom hit me. And why Mom and Daddy didn't get along.
It's
and why
not
they
your
got
goddamn
divorced.
fault.
Then Mom had to start working. And start doing business with
3
dangerous
seconds off.
people. If I was just a good girl, Mom wouldn't have been killed. All of this, is all
Seriously,
my fault.
Date, just give her a goddamn hug. She needs it. How often are you gonna do that now? I just see time here again. It feels like we're gonna have a longer, like, cooldown for it.
Hey, haven't you had enough?
Why me?
I'm not married, so take this with a grain of salt, but it's not just you, right? Doesn't every
I have
family
no
a
idea if
tough
it is a
time raising
cooldown or
children?
not. I more or less
Our
hope
child is
that now.
abnormal.
Abnormal?
Ever since she was a baby.
Yeah, a
No
bit.
child should cry
Pouring the
over
heart out.
such
The only thing you see on the screen this
No
time.
child should
Time.
dislike buggy
Time.
rides that much. No child should ask to be picked up and hugged all the time.
She's still abnormal even now.
Good
Other
God.
children would have
Please
learned
just
to
shut
clean
up.
up after themselves by now. They would be studying, going to bed on time, waking up on time. Yet why is my little girl?
She sounds like a normal kid to me. Maybe the problem isn't with Mizuki. Maybe it's you.
Yes, say it.
I'm doing more than anyone. Our child is stupid, brain dead, abnormal.
Date, honey, you can't work her up like that.
I feel less for her. Yes, you do. Okay, give him a slap.
What?
Wanna call it a
Why?
night? Because you seriously are drunk
Finally
like
get
shit.
some time to myself, and you want to end it?
Date, really, just let her talk a little longer.
Yeah, I don't really like her. 1 second off, seriously, Gani, you're really trying your luck here right now.
I quit my job for that girl. I threw away the career that I built with my own hands. I raised my child at the expense of my own life. But one little slap.
Are you hitting your kid?
There's nothing I can do. I have no choice. I know you should never raise your hand to a child. I know that. I know that.
And you
But
did
I have
anyway.
a good reason. She
Oh,
doesn't
good
listen to
reason.
me. So what else am I supposed to do?
What the hell do you mean, what am I supposed to do? That's no reason to hit a child.
So of course she starts crying.
Yes, of
And
course she
it's so
starts.
irritating that I have to hit her again to get her to stop. And Mizuki cries and cries some more. Why are you crying?
Is
If
anyone
you're
else
gonna
getting
cry,
pissed off
why
by
didn't
this?
you just listen to me in the first place? Then I wouldn't have to hit you. Stupid Mizuki. Stupid
I do
girl.
wonder who is stupid here, to be
It's
honest.
not my fault.
1 second off.
Everything is her fault.
Are you
Did you
serious?
talk to Renju about this?
I'm trying. I'm trying harder than anyone. Why doesn't anyone see that? Why doesn't anyone understand?
What exactly are we gonna understand?
Date.
Yeah, I'll talk to Renju about this.
There's not really much to even listen to you. A little loading eye, a little loading eye. Yeah, it is actually a
It
bit.
was my misunderstanding.
What do you mean?
I thought that mothers love their children unconditionally. But some mothers just can't do that.
No, she can
Well,
absolutely
well,
not.
Maybe she does love her. But she has a hard time of it. Shoko was never hugged by her mother. Not because her mother wasn't around. She was raised to never develop a sensitivity to affection. No hugs, no piggyback rides, nothing. Maybe that's why she doesn't know how to love Mizuki. When an animal raised in captivity gives birth, sometimes it just doesn't know how to raise its young. It's just like that.
Ouch. That's a very dark way of actually explaining it.
But
I
that
don't
doesn't
feel
mean
bad.
She's blameless in all this. Someone has to put a stop to it.
If I could have, I would have done it a long time ago.
What about counseling?
I did recommend that. She told me, I'm not sick. Why should I go see a doctor? Mizuki is the problem. Mizuki is the sick one.
You're really trying your hardest here right now, Gani.
No, Mizuki would never leave Shoko. She wouldn't hear of it. Mizuki and Shoko are practically attached at the hip.
Even with all of the hitting?
Yes. Even if she's abused on a daily basis, even if she's treated like garbage,
What is the time, by the way?
maybe.
You did more or less done the time command so many times, but never really checked. I've only checked the seconds.
Wants it from her
I haven't
mother.
checked anything
That's
else.
why she's so attached. I have a company now.
Lemniscate.
And we're at a crucial stage of development.
Or even
I can't take
drinking
even a
anything.
single second out of my day to deal with a kid.
Hey, that's your daughter you're talking about. Maybe because you two can't cooperate on raising a child, Shoko is having trouble coping.
That might be it. Maybe this is partially my fault.
2 seconds off.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna say it. You two are both awful parents.
Well, we did more or less concept that before, that he is actually like the father figure. It seems like he has been that even before they both died. But Jesus, one doesn't really care and one doesn't know how to care.
That's why 4 years ago, I decided to start taking care of Mizuki.
So it was about 4 years ago. So she was
Mizuki,
8 when she was as strong as she
You did
was.
nothing wrong. Don't blame you. It's not your. Not one single thing was your fault.
Seriously, she needs a hug. Just go forward. Good God. Okay, let's go and see if we have any more happy things rather than that. It seems like you start losing your touch here, Gani. I think I'm gonna do a bit more shadows on my frame actually now when I look at it. It looks so stiffer on it. Like the little moon thing up here has shadows, but this thing doesn't.